Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This week we're going to learn about two different topics. We're gonna get to every single one of them, but the first topic that we're going to talk about this week is speculating about the future. So, the two topics that we're going to learn this week is very easy, I think. It's not really that difficult for you to do. It's all obviously have been done before, so it's more like a brush up for you guys. Here we go. So speculating about the future. An example of how you can speculate about the future, check out these sentences. It might rain today, so take your umbrella and raincoat. You see the red word here, the underline one, focus on that. And then the second sentence is, people and the media are going crazy over the school shooting in Florida. The government definitely needs to rethink the gun control laws. So we have might and also definitely. Those two are the key word when you are going to speculate about the future. The first one, might, belongs to a modal, and then definitely belongs to adverb. So you can choose which one do you prefer if you want to speculate about the future. You can use modal, you can use adverbs. Which one is best? There's nothing really that much of a difference. It's more of a preference for you guys. Which one do you like more? But what you need to know is the level of possibility. You see the upside down pyramid here? So usually the pyramid, the tip is over here, but now it is upside down because the top we have must for modal and definitely for adverbs. These two has the biggest possibility. So if you predict something and you believe that it will happen, like you are definitely sure, with the highest possibility, you can use must or definitely, up to you. And then go down a little bit, we have could for modal, and then possibly or probably for adverbs. These three has a slight lower possibility than the first one. So if must and definitely has the highest chance, could and possibly probably like a 70% or something, the possibility. So it is lower than must and definitely. And then we go down at the bottom. For modal, we have might or may, and then for adverbs, we have maybe or perhaps. So these, the ones in the bottom, are, it has the lowest possibility. So the possibility of it will happen in the future is very minimal. So keep in mind, yeah? Starting from the biggest possibility, we have must and definitely, and then go down a little bit, the percentage, we have could, and then possibly or probably, and the lowest possibility, we have might or may, or you can also use maybe or perhaps. So depends on the possibility again. Remember that. All right, the second topic is about advice and suggestion. Like I said earlier, the topics this week are very easy, dear to heart, so I believe that you can ace this. So there's an example, yeah? Here, let me read it for you. I dropped my mother's vase while I was cleaning the living room this morning. It's her favorite. My father gave it to her as her 46th birthday present. What even worse is It's from Japan. I pretended it didn't happen, but what should I have done? So focus on the last part of the story. But what should I have done? Okay, so since this is an advice and suggestion, this particular person is asking you for an advice or suggestion. So the case is she or he broke the mother's vase. She didn't or he didn't tell her that it happened. The person tried to keep it quiet until she finds out herself that the vase is already broken. So the focus of us to this week are between the two. You see that here, you would have or you wouldn't have versus you should have or you shouldn't have. So if you use would have or wouldn't have, the sentence is used to give an opinion about an action in the past. So if you decided to give your opinion on things that has already happened in the past, you can use would have or wouldn't have. And then here, you should have or you shouldn't have, the sentence which use you should have or you shouldn't have, used to make a suggestion about a past event. So if you decided to give a suggestion, you can use should have or shouldn't have. So would have, wouldn't have for opinion, should have, and shouldn't have for suggestion. But remember, the opinion or suggestion that you give for an event that already happened in the past is usually too late, because it's already happened, the damage has been done, it can be repaired. So yeah, keep that in mind. So a response to the previous statement about the vase, what should I have done? Check it out. You wouldn't have had so much anxiety from pretending it didn't happen. You should have told your mom what happened. You would have felt so much better if you're telling the truth. So again, focus on the red ones. Wouldn't have, should have, would have. So remember, if it is would, it means that you give opinion. And if it is should, it means that you give, what did you give? And if it is should, it means that you give suggestion. But this opinion or suggestion is already too late because the person is already did something else. So your opinion doesn't matter actually because it's too late. So keep that in mind, okay? Oh yeah, and another thing, if you are using would have, wouldn't have, should have, or shouldn't have, it will always be followed by verb 3. Ya, kata kerja bentuk ketiga. So you see this? You wouldn't have had. Had here is the verb 3 of have, and then should have told. Told is verb 3 of tell. Remember? Tell, told, told. And then would have felt. Felt is the verb 3 of feel. Feel, felt, felt. Remember that, yeah? Back again to the grammar focus. You might notice that I give a red one here. You would have, you, red, yeah. Why red? It just depends on the person that you are giving the opinion or suggestion to, yeah. If you address the opinion or suggestion directly to the person, you can use you. Or if you're trying to give your opinion or suggestion to a girl, an indirect one, you can use she. So let's say your friend is telling a story about her friend, a girl who did something, and he asked for your opinion. So you can use she because you are giving opinion to the other person, a girl. Yeah? So it depends on who you are giving the opinion or suggestion to. Okay, so yeah, I think that's all. That's pretty much it. You just need to remember the key elements about advice and suggestion. Remember these two different things: opinion and suggestion. Should for suggestion, opinion would. Okay, followed by verb 3. And then for speculating about the future, the possibility, there are two ways you can use modal or adverbs. And also remember the level of the possibility. The highest probability it is, you can use must. Remember, because it has the biggest space. Must or definitely, could or possibly and probably, the same level. And then might or may versus maybe or perhaps, they're the same level. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon, I guess. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye.